Germany and Austria, July 21, 2025.
What the fucking hell?
Severe weather has again hit several regions in Europe. Two of the most affected are Austria and Germany. A powerful storm suddenly struck, causing significant damage. Furthermore, extremely heavy hail also caused flooding in several areas, turning roads into rivers, and severely damaging trees, roofs, and vehicles. Fortunately, local officials reported only property damage. No residents were directly affected by the hail. In Austria, torrential rain hit Horn and neighboring communities in the Waldviertel region on Monday evening. Some people were trapped in their vehicles. Parking areas near the hospital and the area around a hardware store were particularly hard hit by the floodwaters. Around 40 fire departments were alerted to 100 incidents in a very short time. In many places, people were caught by the floodwaters and had to be rescued from their cars. The heavy rain also flooded many basements. Following severe weather in Tyrol and Vorarlberg, severe thunderstorms also hit the eastern part of the country. The weather will remain unsettled on Tuesday, with the summer heat taking a break for now. Localized rain showers are expected throughout the rest of the week, but from Wednesday onwards, it should be sunny again across the country. A severe storm caused numerous emergency response operations in Tyrol. The Hontenjoch Road had to be temporarily closed after a rockfall. A mudslide occurred in Erwald. In addition, heavy rain and hailstorms occurred in Schwaz and Vomp, causing water damage to several buildings. Starting in the late afternoon, heavy rainfall swept across Tyrol. Geosphere Austria issued a yellow warning for the province. Thunderstorms and gusty winds, accompanied by hail and numerous lightning strikes, occurred in several regions. Emergency services were called out to over 200 incidents. A mudslide hit the ski slope near the Gamselm lift at the Gamskar lift. According to the Erwald Volunteer Fire Department, several people were on the Gamselm at the time of the incident. The campsite in the valley was secured with sandbags as a precaution against possible flooding. In Nieming, the fire department had to pump out numerous flooded cellars, and trees fell onto the main road. In Schwaz, images show the heavy hail. A severe storm hit the Schwaz area. Underpasses were flooded, and water ingress occurred into basements. The heavy rainfall caused damage to Innsbrucker Strasse and Arsbergstrasse, and several streets were mudslide covered. In the Wolfsklam Gorge in Stans, a woman and her 3 children were caught in the storm while descending. Fallen trees prevented them from continuing. They were rescued by the Schwaz Mountain Rescue.
Der Wind zu groß. Das ist schräg eher. Nu mai merge închisă!
In Germany, storm with hail moves over Mainz and Saarland. The sky darkened late Monday afternoon, and suddenly it poured with rain. But that wasn't all. The rain suddenly turned into hail. The frozen pellets, the size of peas, suddenly shot down to the ground. Spotted in the upper town in Hechtsheim and Bretzenheim. As quickly as it had come, the storm disappeared with gusts of wind, leaving behind broken branches in some places on the streets. No one was injured during the storm, according to police and firefighters in the early evening. But there were calls. Fallen trees and broken branches were reported in the city center, according to fire department spokesperson Michael Eresman. Similar calls were also received from Mombach and Lurchenburg. On Langenbeckstrasse in the upper town, several large branches fell onto a green area. These were typical operations we have when a severe weather cell moves over Mainz, says Eresman, adding, nothing dramatic happened. Nevertheless, volunteer fire departments were also alerted. This was to ensure additional personnel were available in the event of an emergency, and because many of the severe weather operations were taking place in parallel. The fire department was called out approximately 20 times in the city. Police also reported fallen branches and trees in the city area in the early evening. In Bretzenheim, 2 manhole covers were also pushed up by the water. In Saarland, firefighters and police were repeatedly deployed on Sunday due to severe storms. Among other things, flooded streets and downed trees resulted. Police and firefighters were in constant operation in Saarland on Sunday afternoon, July 20th, 2025. The reason? A severe storm in the region. The German Weather Service, DWD, had previously issued a corresponding warning. Ultimately, dozens of operations were required. According to the Saarbrücken Fire Department, a severe weather front with heavy rain hit the Saarland state capital. A total of 87 weather-related incidents had to be handled between 3:30 p.m. and 6:30 p.m. 19 incidents were in the regional district and 68 in the city itself. In most cases, these involved fallen trees, flooded streets, or water ingress into buildings.